Well, a big howdy to each of you from all of us Okies training for the Dave Hardy Invitational 5K walk and run. That was a brainchild of Brother Tim Knutson, who pastors in Jerome, Idaho, and he initiated that when he was a president of our Alumni Association. His reason being to raise money to go with the May offering. Come to think of it, it's May again, isn't it? And we're just maybe a week away from our offering. Well, this has been a different year and a little bit of a strain on a lot of us, and especially economically. I realize some of you probably lost your job. Pastors have had to make some major changes in the way that they do church. People like Grace and myself, who make our living on the road, and evangelists that we know, probably have missed about 8 love offerings now over the last several weeks. And others, that we don't know about are similar situations. So it's not a time when maybe we'd like to raise funds, but it's necessary.
Amen.
But then I think about the church in 2 Corinthians chapter 8, first few verses, the churches of Macedonia. And Paul used them as an example to the church at Corinth. Corinth was bigger, but it seems like they had trouble with their giving. When I think about 2 Corinthians 8, I'm thinking about verse 2, which said they were in great affliction, and then it said they were in deep poverty. But then it said their joy abounded, and they gave liberally. I would just like for us to try to have the kind of spirit that they had. Financially speaking, this year may be our school's most difficult hour, and we want to be there as much as we possibly can. Now, one thing you can do is to register right away. All the proceeds are going to go to the May offering. And then maybe you could sponsor somebody else to run with you. I would challenge you pastors to maybe get a group together in your church, and the more people we have run, the more that comes in for registration, the greater their offering is going to be. Someday I guess we'll stand beside those people of Macedonia before the Lord. I hope we can stand straight and tall because we've been strong in trusting our God. Really, our faith means a lot more in difficult times than it does at other times. Well, we're going to be praying for you. God bless you. We got to finish our race.
Amen.